Yesterday we discovered, if you didn't know already, that as human beings we are designed to relate and to communicate with one another. Well, as a self-confessed introvert, I sometimes wonder whether I'm slightly less than truly human. But during this time of relative isolation, I realised that I do actually miss people. So here is my confession. If you're listening to this, I genuinely do miss you and would love to be able to share these messages face to face with you rather than just talking to a camera, which seems to have become my habit over the last few weeks. There, I've actually said it, so maybe somebody will take me up on that and we'll have a face-to-face conversation one day. Anyway, I have been enjoying myself during this time of lockdown. I've managed to tick so many things off of my to-do list that have been there for 2 or 3 years. But if I can't actually tell anybody that or share the results of that with anyone, then so what does it matter? I've ticked some things off my list, but who knows? The truth is there's a real purpose in being able to share our story with others. When we share our stories, starting from a place of humility, understanding the right approach to lament, drawing on the power of thanksgiving, something then happens in that connection. I'm going to read a couple of verses from Revelation chapter 12. The scenario here is one of a battle in the spiritual realm. A battle between Michael and the angels and Satan, the deceiver, and his angels or demons, which sees Satan thrown down to earth, culminating in this statement in verse 10. It says, "I heard a loud voice in heaven saying, 'Now the salvation and the power and the kingdom of our God and the authority of his Christ has come. For the accuser of our brothers has been thrown down, who accuses them day and night before our God. And they have conquered him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. For they love not their own lives even unto death.'" We are looking at what people often refer to as an end times or last days battle between Satan and God's church. By the way, we have been in the end times for the last 2,000 years. In every generation since, someone has said these are the last of the last days. No one's been right yet, but sure enough, one day somebody will. But that's not the point of this message. The point is, we know who wins. It's written right here. Salvation and power of the kingdom of God and the authority of Christ have come. They are ours. We win this last day's battle. How? By the blood of the Lamb and telling our story. Do we need any further convincing of our need to tell the story? It's the way that we win. Over the coming weeks we're going to be exploring how to tell our story in a way that releases that victory for ourselves and for others, and that together we might become truly human in the way that God intended. So join me next week as we will be taking another slice through the layers of what it means to be truly human. Have a great weekend. Bye now.